3-year-old that has lived so much less life and like I want to know, what do you describe? I was gonna ask masculinity, but I want to know how you describe feminine energy. How do you see it? Like, what do you see like your ideal woman? Yeah, no, that's a good
the way you described it was accurately. Like you accurately said it, but then you also said that you selectively do it. So it's just a nurturing woman, a submissive woman, and who doesn't, make no sense.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How do we do that when a man isn't fulfilling his? Can you also describe what do you think masculine energy requires?
A provider.
That's all it is?
That's it.
What else?
I like that.
A strong provider.
Like financially, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, physically.
Everything trickles down from that.
On those 5 aspects, right?
Yeah.
Physically, sexually, emotionally.
I already said yes.
Yes. So if a man does that job by providing on all aspects, a woman should feel secure in order to fulfill her job as a woman, right?
Yes.
Okay. What if a man doesn't? What should a woman do in that case? If 1 out of 4, 3 out of 4 is missing,
you shouldn't try to be masculine to offset
how do you make sure that he still does his part without showing him what you want? Like you almost act like the man so that you could teach him what you need.
You already lost.
That's not working.
You already lost. A woman cannot build up a man, period.
Man has to do it. It's a personal journey.
So what is it like that?
You're making it worse by like, oh my God, why are you not doing that? It just makes it worse.
Not all that. That's a little extreme. That's might be what you're used to.
That's what you do.
By using your feminine energy.
How does a woman teach?
No, because I don't know you, so I'll be aggressive with you. But if I care about you, that it wouldn't come off like that.
Okay.
A woman cannot build up a man, period. Women are not.
So what is it about
leaders.
like that first year when you're chasing, you're trying to get that woman, you're doing the masculine shit, you're getting that woman, you're providing on all aspects, and then you get too comfortable, and now a woman was like all excited that whole beginning, you were doing your job as a man to get her. When you get her, we always say be comfortable, don't be too comfortable. You like remember, you fell in love with this girl, she was that girl you loved. She ended up becoming crazy. For some reason, she's crazy now, but you loved her at some point. So at some point, she was the feminine energy. You did something at that point to lose that.
Can I say something?
Why?
So you're blaming the man for your actions?
So now she's not supposed to try to get you back. She's not supposed to fight to make you the man that you were when she met you.
Is this personal?
No, never. It's experience. It's life. It's talking from my girls.
It's personal.
Remember, I'm a woman. No,
I mean, it's very simple. I mean, I'll keep it very, very simple. You got with a fucking loser. If a man needs to go ahead and get a girl and then get comfortable after the fact, I'm 32.
Okay.
But I mean, that's irrelevant. But
are you in a relationship?
Guys in a relationship.
Exactly.
He looks like the last guy to ever be in a relationship.
When you're in a relationship and you put in the work.
Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the problem. Do you fuck a bunch of guys?
Never.
You don't, right?
Obviously.
You pick and choose who you fuck, correct?
No, I'm married. Remember, I was the only one that's married.
I know.
Okay.
So you pick who has sex, right?
Sure.
Okay. Well, men pick who they commit to.
Right.
So for you trying to ask me, are you in a relationship or whatever? That's irrelevant because it's the girl's job to prove that she's worthy of a relationship. Then I pick.
But you do the chasing.
Just like women that women are valued that cherish their body and don't have sex with a bunch of dudes. A man that knows his worth commits to only women that are worthy of committing to.
I agree.
So therefore, you asking me if I've been in a relationship is irrelevant.
She's trying to emasculate you.
That's all I'm asking. Because I want to know if I could like.
Hold on. That's the female measure of success is getting a relationship, not a man's measure of success.
True.
A man's measure of success is how many women can he sleep with. A woman's measure of success is can you get the guy that you're sleeping with that you like to keep
commit to you.
So that's why I know if you're in a relationship, I could respect what you're saying because you're putting in the work.
But you're missing the point. That's irrelevant. Because again, I'm the one that picks who gets a relationship.
It's irrelevant to you for me to make an idea of who you are and to respect your responses and your advice. I need to know, are you in a relationship?
So then why are you asking?
I asked if you're in a relationship.
That's irrelevant to the question though.
It answers everything I need to know.
Can I ask?
No, it
You're a single man.
No, it doesn't.
So how are you going to go out here
for like
have an opinion for these girls that...
Because I'm telling you how to get a guy and keep him that is of some kind of value. I'm telling you that if you got with a guy and then he got off his mission because he got comfortable because of you, you picked the wrong one. He was a loser to begin with.
Got you. Now I'm asking you,
Winners
when
don't
you're in
change
a
their mindset
relationship and
based
you're
on a
going to
woman.
run and chase and be with that girl and make sure you propose and do all that, I want to see you put in the same work you did the first year. When you do that, I can understand what you're saying.
Can I just add something really
Wait,
quickly?
hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Because
I don't know what you're
Just
talking
ask him,
about.
right?
Because
If he's not in a relationship, you can take his advice, right? He's telling you his strategy is different from your strategy. So him being with somebody,
we're not the same.
It's different.
You're trying to attribute your metric of success to me.
No, we're two different levels, right? You're single. I'm in a relationship that's a little different. So I want to know, how can we relate to our responses when we're in a different wavelength? So I'm asking you, are you in a relationship or are you seeing a bunch of girls right now?
That's dude, like, she does not, we're talking past each other. She does not understand you're arguing
the
issue here. Like, you don't see the issue here.
Okay.
I'm telling you,
okay,
men pick who gets in relationships. Women pick who fucks.
True.
Men are the gatekeepers to relationships. Women are the gatekeepers to sex. So therefore, you asking me if I'm in a relationship is irrelevant to the question because I'm telling you what it takes to keep a man around and picking a guy.
I understand. If I was to take your, I got you. But if I was to take your advice a little more serious, I want to know that you put in the work that I know about. Because people could be perfect for a little while. I want to know that you didn't get too comfortable and you know what you're doing.
Well, you picked the wrong guy. You picked the guy that got comfortable with you. But probably a large component of that is him getting comfortable with you. And what I'm saying is that
I could promise you're going to get too comfortable when you feel so comfortable
Can you let
with
me finish my point?
Please, go ahead. I want to hear you.
You don't actually, because you keep interrupting and cutting me off and not letting me my
but
point.
I still want to hear you.
Okay, you can't keep interrupting. This is not your show.
What is happening?
Like, what?
She's triggered.
Panel. Hey, listen, ladies, you have 18K people watching right now, right? Be respectful to the panel.
Absolutely.
One mic at a time, because I know you have your point, but let Myron talk and vice versa, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
I mean, you can say whatever you want, but this is why I tell guys all the time, like you need to, your girl can never be number one. You have to be number one. And a guy that's on his shit is never going to get comfortable because because he has a woman. He's always going to be chasing success. And the woman comes third, fourth, fifth in his priority list.
Mm-hmm. That's what they say, except the woman plays into her feminine energy. They do something they never seen and they do the cooking, cleaning, loving. And a man happens to naturally get comfortable in that.
Okay.
So look,
in that environment.
you brought up a very good point,
Imagine dinner, everything, massage, you get it all. Eventually, I'm not talking about what you're up to. I'm talking about eventually. It ends up being that men not you, not talking about you specifically, generally.
I think what she's trying to say is
why are girls divorced? Why are girls single? Because shit doesn't last. Because men don't fucking play their part.
I mean,
girls
you're married.
You're
married and you're wearing a see-through bra on a podcast with 18,000 people. What do you? What does your husband think about that?
I love when you have something to say every so often.
What do you think your husband thinks about that?
I love that. My husband, he loves me more than anything. If you met him, you would think he's the coolest man out there.
No, I'm asking what he thinks about the fact that you're
knows about
half
all
naked
this.
on a podcast.
He's watching it.
Oh,
Say
cool.
hi.
Hey.
Is that the guy that you're talking about right now?
Which guy?
Is that the man you're asking questions about right now?
No, I'm married and I'm happy. I'm talking about my life behind
her past trauma.
Yeah, I mean, you picked the wrong guy. I mean, if a guy can go ahead and get comfortable, because if you're with a guy and he can get comfortable and change his whole outlook on life and went from a go-getter.
Hey,
yo, what the fuck?
Hey,
like, yo,
stop.
You generalize.
Cut him off. Hey, listen, chill.
What the
relax?
I love how you're recording it though. Go ahead.
Of course.
He knows about to go down.
You're live on air.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this is crazy, bro.
He's stressed.
This is
it's just crazy because it's like
I'm still waiting for the next topic. I don't know about y'all.
Hey,
I've been waiting for the next topic for a long time.
All right, to finish my point, all I'm going to say is that if you get with a guy and he gets comfortable and then he loses his ambition and